So I'm sure after 7 days, you've seen the picture of the students in California who have decided to spell out a homophobic slur with their shirts. I'd like to address this a little bit differently. I've held off for 7 days on this, but you know what? I'm an LGBT parent. So I would like to address this as an LGBT parent. First and foremost, to those parents of those students, I know that you're going through a lot. I'm sorry that that's the case. I'm sorry your children chose to do that and you're being doxxed at work. Your children's faces are being shown all over social media. But here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to go back to that picture and look at your children's faces. And then I would like you to think about that picture from an LGBT parent's perspective. Because other than the fact that that's the word they chose to use, that was the most devastating part. Looking at your children's faces showing absolute joy as they spelled out that word. And as you get angry at people for continuing to talk about it, for doxing you at work, for showing your kids' faces, go back and look at your children's faces and think about how an LGBT parent at your child's school feels seeing them smile. It was devastating to me. Second, to the school. I'm so thrilled that that district put out a statement right away saying this is not what we believe in, this does not represent us. However, what you should have done, principal, what you should have done, superintendent, and what you should have done, school, is taken those students out of leadership positions immediately. Because all over social media, people are saying, these are the leaders of our school. These are the leaders in our student government. These are the leaders in that club. And the first thing you should have done, if that truly doesn't represent you, was remove them from any leadership position, because leaders are a representative of your school. And if you're going to say that's not a representative of the way we feel, that's not representative of the way we feel, then all of them should have been immediately removed from their positions of leadership, and then punishment should have been set. That shouldn't even been a punishment. That should have just been an automatic requirement. Now, I don't know really what happened because they're keeping it to themselves. I know schools do that. We can't talk about punishments. I know that. I've been told that they had to choose their punishment. They had to be removed from that club, or they had to not go to grad night, or they had to not walk at graduation, and they had to choose one of those things, or they would be suspended. That's not enough. The first thing you should have done was said to everybody, these students are being removed from their leadership positions because leaders in our school represent our school, and that's not a representation of us. And then they could have not gone to grad night. Then they could have not walked at graduation. I feel sorry for everybody in this situation, but mostly I feel sorry for LGBT parents who had to look at this picture of students who were leaders in their school and see joy on their face. Just saying.